Hey, what's up, everybody? DCW Hawks here, with me as always,
Devin.
And today we're going to do a little bit of a different review. Devin has purchased this Batman, so he is going to be taking the reins. Take it away, Devin.
So, this is the Batman of Earth 22, or negative 22. He's negative 22. I don't know, they put the dash either way, which I find weird. Side of the box. Got a cool image of the figure on the back, which makes it look like it glows. I don't think it does, because they've only done one figure that does that. So, let's get him out of the box. So here we have Batman out of the box, and I think he looks pretty good. Posing him around a little bit. He's got decent articulation, especially in the arms. But, well, I guess not decent, it's just the arms that are good in the head. But I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the overall aesthetic of it's very, very nice. It does definitely look like it would glow in the dark, but it does not. So, spoiler alert, I guess. Like, if you really look at the colors, like, all the colors look like they would glow.
Yeah.
You can definitely see, like, a gold label down the road somewhere where it does glow in the dark. Better look at the face. Excellent sculpt. Everything's textured.
I like the stomach too, how it looks like stretched fabric.
Yeah. I do enjoy that. Take a look at the back, just the cape, and the texture, and the rips, tears. Looks pretty cool. You understand? He does have very loose ankle points.
Yeah. And something I noticed while playing around with him is that his arms, like when you put them straight, are super long.
Yeah.
Like that is way too long. But I think it kind of fits the aesthetic of this character. 'Cause it's supposed to be like Joker as Batman. Or like a Joker Batman, I guess.
Yeah. Because this guy becomes the Batman who laughs, right? Like this is before.
I don't know. I was into the Dark Knight's Metal storyline, but then when it became Death Metal and they came out with so much, I wasn't really following it too well. I think this is after he disguises him again.
Oh, okay.
Because the first time he disguised as him, he wasn't in Joker color scheme. He was just Batman with a smile.
I got you. Well, what'd you go over that articulation?
Yep. So now we have articulation. And this guy is not the best. His head is on ball joint. It looks up pretty far. Down very far. The head's really good.
Right in the chest.
Yeah.
Right in the chin and the chest.
Yeah, really well. He can look at his feet, which is something not a lot of figures can do. Especially, I mean, I guess this is a Joker figure, but a Batman figure, you need that looking down, like from a gargoyle or something. And then the arms they do have a cuff in there, but you can't really tell at all. I mean, you kind of can, but it's barely there. And they go up this far. There you go. They have a bicep cut. Go all the way around. Double jointed arms that can get maximum range out of them. It's really good.
Most McFarlanes do have good arm articulation.
Yeah, especially the slimmer ones. Classic McFarlane ball that can swivel and hinge.
Is it sculpted?
It is sculpted. very slightly, but you can
Better than a ball.
still there. And then this arm is a lot looser than this arm, which I noticed on mine. I don't know if it's like that for all of them, but it is for mine. The chest is where the articulation starts to fail. So it goes back quite a decent amount, but then when you look at it in the front, it looks like it's not meant to do that because it's like super gappy. Like you can see the sculpt, it indents for some reason. And then forward, that's as far forward as he goes. There's nothing.
Pretty close to a straight line.
Yeah. Then you can go little side to side. This is very tight in here, and using all of it, that's still as far forward as he can go. And using all of it, he can go pretty far back. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the trick that we used on, I believe it was the Nightwing that we saw in a different video, where to get more articulation, you turn this piece around, the stomach piece right here. That doesn't work on this one because of the unique sculpt. It makes it look super... It looks super weird.
Bloated.
He is.
That man's got a pregnant belly.
And it hinders the articulation even more. Somehow has less of a crunch. So that trick does not work on this figure. To give him more crunch. Which kind of sucks because he has nothing. Down to the legs, you have standard McFarlane legs that go out not very far. Not even 90. Or forward. You go out this far, which is still not as good as other figures. I think it's because of these super thick pouches right here, which also hinder back. He has almost nothing on back. And he has almost no thigh swivel. I mean, you can see a little bit right there. And then I was testing it like up here. Careful if you push it too far. It will pop out, because that did happen to me. And got double jointed legs, which are very good. Get complete, like, parallel legs. So that's nice.
The pouch wasn't there, he could kick his own ass.
Yeah. Those are nice. And you got McFarlane ankle that can hinge, turn, and pivot.
It's also sculpted, which is also very nice.
Yeah, you can't get the pivot very well on that one, but this one you can really see it. There it is, sculpted. So that's nice. So articulation for this guy, the arms and the legs and the head are good, but the main, like, hips and the torso are not.
So basically what you're saying is from here down kind of sucks.
Well, no, because here down is good. Like, the bottom part of the legs are good. It's just like these 2 points and both of these points are not very good at all.
Well, you know, a character like that, he does need to crouch and stuff. That might be one of the ones where you have to do the old Dremel trick and bury or dig out some under the chest cavity so we can get a crunch.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool would that sculpt be? With like him crunched over with like his claw hands, you know what I'm saying? That'd be a cool pose, I think.
Yeah, I think another, I mean, that would help it, but another thing is that they tried to make it so tight that there's not, even if you did make the hole bigger, there's not much room at all. Like, the plastic's already pretty much connected as it is.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, articulation's not that great, but overall look is pretty good. So,
I mean, if you don't plan on putting them in any kind of crazy dynamic poses, you just want a stoic figure on your shelf that looks badass.
here you go.
That's your guy right there.
Also, if you did want to do some customizing and make it a glow in the dark, that would be really cool. Also, I'm pretty sure this color, even though it's not technically a blacklight color, would glow very well in blacklight. We might have to test that out.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, let's get on to the accessories. So now we're on to accessories, and this guy doesn't come with a whole bunch. First you have the standard DC Multiverse black stand, which this guy's gonna really need because his ankles are super loose.
But they're sculpted.
They're sculpted, but they're super loose. And then he comes with the trading card. Cool figure photography right there. And that look,
They do that sometimes.
Yeah.
It looks like it glows, but it doesn't.
well, I wasn't even talking about the glow. Look at the crunch. It looks like it's super crunched.
Oh, yeah.
Like the top half of theirs is just missing.
But see, that's what I was talking about. That kind of cool pose like that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
This picture, like his claw hands up in his face, like a minute coming to eat you.
Yeah,
I think it would look pretty cool.
I think so too. And here's the back. Pause right there if you want to read it.
I'm glad they have those on the backs of the boxes now, like that, instead of just the computer render.
Well, it's weird because they went from computer render to figure photography, and then they went back to comic art, didn't they? At least for a couple of them, I thought they did.
I don't know. I know the last ones I've seen have had like the cooler shots on the back again.
And then his last and specific, like, unique accessory for the figure is this battering, which is huge.
Yeah, it's very big.
Like, this is unnecessarily big. It looks like it could be a battle axe head. Like, if you spray painted the silver, it would look kind of like the battle axe that one of the Batman came with. I don't remember exactly which one.
The gray or blue.
Yeah. But it's even bigger than his actual bat symbol on his chest. Which, I mean, I don't know how comic accurate that is, but I think that kind of looks cooler.
Yeah.
Like that giant bat on his chest, because they've already gone all out with the proportion, giant arms and crap ton of green on the cape. I think that would look cool for this figure. Anyways, that's the accessories that it comes with. And I was messing around, I saw that you could put this, like I tried putting it on his belt. There's no room in his belt anywhere. But you can put it back, his cape is loose back here. You could put it here, and it kind of looks like he has, like I said earlier, a battle axe stored back there.
That or he's got a travel pillow.
Or that.
That's the first thing that popped into my head. That's pretty funny.
I just thought that looked kind of cool earlier when I was messing around.
Yeah.
But that's all the accessories that he comes with. And on to size comparisons. So now on to size comparisons. And we have, first off, this repainted McFarlane Sub-Zero. I think he scales pretty well with him. Seems like Joker would be, or Bat Joker would be a bit taller than him, because both of those people are pretty tall. So I think that scales well.
Absolutely.
And up next we have this NECA Pennywise the Dancing Clown, who does not stand at all.
Yeah, he's a rough one to stand.
Come on.
Just gotta fidget with him a little bit.
There. Got it.
It'll happen.
Not there. Okay, I'm gonna prop him up on my cup. There we go.
Beautiful.
And last but not least, you've probably already noticed him, the DCW Hawk staple, Midget Deadpool. And it's still true, as always, and he won't stand either. Why? There we go.
There it is.
Midget Deadpool. As always, still a midget. But different scales, that's gonna happen.
Kind of look cool together though.
You do.
Alright, guys. Well, this has been Devin's first review on his own. I think he did very well. Tell us in the comments what you think he did. As always, I'm DCW Hawks.
Devin.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.
See ya.
Like kissing cannibal, the forward slip the tongue, a cloud of voices. I don't know exactly what they want. Been trying hard to reach myself, sending messages and mouth